My beloved child, do you know why you are listening to these words today? Do you think this is merely a coincidence? That amidst the endless noise of the world, amidst so many things vying for your attention, you stopped right at this moment by sheer chance? No, my beloved child, nothing happens outside my sight. There is no step you take that I do not know. There is no sigh you breathe that I do not hear. It is I who led you here. It is I who placed within your heart the urge to pause, to listen, to allow your heart to open to my presence. I know you perhaps entered today with a mind full of questions. There are things you have not dared to tell anyone. There are burdens you still silently carry. Even as you force a smile on the outside, others may see your strength, but I see the cracks you are trying to hide. I see the times you wonder, am I on the right path? I hear the prayers your lips only whisper in the dead of night. I know the moments you feel you are trying to build a better life. But the harder you try, the more fragile everything seems to become. My beloved child, today I want to speak to you about a foundation. Not the foundation of a house made of brick and stone. Not the foundation of a career, of fame, or of the successes the world praises. I want to speak to you about the foundation of your very soul. Because there is one thing many people only realize when the storm has already hit. What determines a house is not the beauty of its roof, not the color of its exterior paint, nor the praises of others. What determines everything is what lies deep beneath the earth, where no one can see. Your life is exactly the same. The world teaches you to build high. I teach you to build solid. The world tells you to impress. I tell you to be faithful. The world advises you to seek recognition. I invite you to seek me. My beloved child, I know there are times you feel left behind. You see others achieving what they desire faster than you do. You see those who do not revere me seemingly succeeding anyway. You begin to wonder if living righteously still has any meaning. But listen to me. Never judge a structure when it has just been erected. Wait until the first storm arrives. There are houses that leave everyone in awe of their splendor, yet after a single night of heavy rain, they become ruins. There are also humble houses that do not catch the crowd's eye, yet they stand firm through the years because they are built upon the rock. I do not look at what the world looks at. I look at the foundation. Perhaps, right at this moment, you are hoping I will change your circumstances immediately. You beg me to remove the trials, open new doors, resolve financial hardships, heal family wounds, and restore broken relationships. I hear it all. Not a single prayer falls to the ground without my knowing. But before I build something new in your life, I must ensure that your foundation is strong enough to support what I am about to give. If I give you more while your foundation is still weak, that very gift could become a burden that makes you collapse. I love you too much to do that. There are times I make you wait, not because I have forgotten you, but because I am digging the foundation of your faith deeper. Digging a foundation is always harder than raising walls. Passers-by only see the overturned soil and rock and think nothing is happening. But the wise builder understands that the very work no one sees will determine the endurance of the entire structure. Do you feel like you are in a season of being dug deeper? Have you lost a few things you thought would stay forever? Have some plans suddenly come to a halt? Have doors slammed shut right before your eyes? Have you ever asked, Lord, why? I know. I have heard. And today, I answer you. Not every closed door is a rejection. Not every delay is a failure. Not every silence means I have left you. Sometimes, I am rescuing you from a foundation of sand that you yourself have not yet recognized. My beloved child, I want you to imagine two builders starting to build their houses. They both have dreams. They both work hard. They both hope for a day to live in peace within the house they built. From the outside, everything might look the same, but only one takes the time to seek the rock. The other chooses what is easier. The other chooses what is faster. The other thinks that as long as the house looks beautiful, it is enough. Do you know what makes them different? Not talent, not money, not luck. It is the choice. Every day, you are also building something. Every word you speak is a brick. Every decision you make is a layer of the foundation. Every time you choose to forgive instead of harboring resentment, you are laying another solid stone. Every time you choose to pray instead of giving in to despair, your foundation grows deeper. Every time you choose to obey me, even without fully understanding my plan, you are building on the rock, not on the sand. Do not think those small choices are meaningless. A solid foundation is not created in a single day. It is formed from thousands of faithful decisions that many people will never see. My beloved child, perhaps you are too tired of having to be strong. I do not ask you to pretend you are not in pain. I only invite you to bring that pain to me. I do not tell you that life will be without storms. I never promised that. But I did promise that if you build your life on my word, the storm will not have the final say. As it is written in Matthew 7:24-25, therefore everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, yet it did not fall, because it had its foundation on the rock. Remember this, my beloved child. I do not only want to help you survive the next storm. I want to transform you into a person who can stand firm through every storm of life. What I am building within you is more precious than what I will give you. What I am doing inside you will outlast anything you can hold in your hands. Do not lose hope just because you do not see the results yet. The wise builder does not quit just because the first few days are nothing but digging dirt. They know that the deeper the foundation, the more enduring the structure. Today is the same. I am doing a work deeper than what your eyes can see. I am healing the places you have not even realized were hurt. I am teaching you to trust when all the evidence seems to stand against hope. I am molding your character so that one day, when I entrust you with more, you will not be brought down by those very blessings. Do not rush away. Do not let weariness make you close your heart to my call, for this is only the beginning of what I want to reveal. In the words to come, I will gently bring you back to the pains you thought I had forgotten, so you may realize that every tear you shed has been cherished in my infinitely loving arms, my beloved child. Now, let your heart be still in my presence. Do not rush to think about your unfinished tasks. Do not let the noise of the world drown out my gentle voice. Just for a moment, let me speak to your heart, for there are things you have never told anyone. Yet I have known them for a very long time. I see. I always see. I see the nights you lie awake when everyone else has fallen asleep. The dark, quiet room, with only the ticking clock and the thoughts endlessly spinning in your mind. You try to close your eyes to sleep, but the anxieties return one after another. You recall the things you have lost, the opportunities that slipped away, the words that once hurt you. You ask yourself, when will my life get better? I have heard that question. I do not blame you. I know you are tired. I see the tears you hastily wipe away before someone walks into the room. You do not want others to see you weak. You always try to appear strong, as if everything is fine. But I know there are days when a single careless word is enough to shatter your heart. I see. I know. I have not forgotten you. There are times you kneel to pray but do not know where to begin. You just stay silent. No more eloquent words. No more long prayers like before. Just an exhausted heart turning toward me. You think you prayed too weakly, but I do not measure prayers by the number of words. I look at the heart, even when you only know how to sigh in my presence. I still understand, even when tears take the place of words. I am still listening. My beloved child, I also see the battles no one else knows about. There are temptations you are silently fighting. There are fears you hide behind a smile. There are old memories that occasionally return, making you think you have never truly been healed. I know that. I see the times you blame yourself for the mistakes of your past. You still remember the wrong decisions. You still think that if you had chosen differently back then, everything would be different today. But listen to me. The past is not beyond my power. I can turn the things you thought were only brokenness into lessons that lead you to maturity. Do not let the past become the foundation for your present. I am building a new foundation for you. Sometimes you feel like someone trying to hold up a house on the verge of collapsing. You continuously patch this spot. Brace that one. Every time you think everything is fine, another hardship appears. You begin to wonder if you have enough strength to keep going. I know that feeling. I see every time you force yourself up after a failure. I see every time you stand back up after being rejected. I see every time you forgive, even though your heart still hurts. None of that is meaningless. My beloved child, there are wounds no one can see. There are those who promised to stay by your side but then walked away. There are people you trusted who disappointed you. There are words that have etched so deeply into your mind that years later, you still remember them. Someone once said you were not good enough. Someone made you feel worthless. Someone made you doubt yourself. But I have never called you by those words. I call you beloved. I call you the one I knew before you were even formed. I call you by love, not by your failures. If the world looks at you through your mistakes, I look at you through the purpose I have placed on your life. If others only see what you have not yet accomplished, I see the person I am molding day by day. I do not abandon my own masterpiece. Remember that you are also like a structure under construction. When the builder digs into the ground, from the outside looking in, everything is just a mess. Soil and rock are dug up. Dust is everywhere. Those who do not understand will think the structure is being destroyed. But the builder knows that this is merely a necessary phase to prepare for endurance. You are the same. Perhaps you feel your life is being turned upside down. There are things I allow to happen, not to destroy you, but to strip away the layers of sand you unknowingly built your foundation upon. I am bringing you back to the rock. There are things that, if I do not take them away, you will forever place your trust in them instead of in me. There is false security that must crumble for you to discover true peace. There are crutches you cling to that must be laid down so you can learn to hold my hand. I know it is not easy. I know there are times you have cried and asked, Lord, Why did you let this happen? I am not angry when you ask. A child only asks their father when they still believe the father has the answer. I do not fear your honest questions. What I desire is that you do not walk away from me before hearing the entire answer. I also see the times you are disappointed in yourself. You promised to change. You determined to live better. But then you stumbled again. You think I have grown weary of you. No, if I loved you only when you were perfect, then it would no longer be love. I love you even while you are still learning how to walk. Like a patient father holding the hand of a toddler taking their first steps. I am patient with you. I discipline you, but I do not forsake you. I lift you up. I do not push you down. My beloved child, I also see the things you do in secret that no one knows about. The times you help others, the intercessory prayers for your family, the sacrifices no one acknowledges, the good deeds you do in silence. Sometimes you think it is all useless because no one says thank you. But I have seen. I miss nothing. Even a cup of water you offer in love does not escape my memory. Therefore, do not let the indifference of humanity discourage you. Do not let the silence of the world make you think, I am also silent. I am watching your every step. I am walking with you through every single day. There are times you thought you were walking alone, but it was I who was silently holding you up so you would not collapse. If it were not for my keeping hand, you could not have made it to this day. You are still here. You are still breathing. You can still listen to my words. That is not a coincidence. That is grace. My beloved child, do not let the pain lead you to conclude that I have forgotten you. Pain is not proof of my absence. Often, it is on the days you are in the most pain that I am closer to you than ever before. I am embracing your broken heart. I am healing the places you thought would never heal. I am restoring every stone in the foundation of your faith, so that when the great storm comes, you will no longer tremble as you did before. Believe this. I see. I know. I do not forget you. And soon, I will gently open your heart so you can understand more deeply why some prayers seem unanswered, why some doors remain tightly shut, and why the waiting you are experiencing is not my silence, but a part of a loving plan to build your life upon the unshakable rock. My beloved child, now, I want you to look back with me at the journey you have traveled. How many times did you think I was silent? How many times did you look up at the sky and ask, Lord, do you still hear me? How many times did you feel your prayers merely echoed into the void and disappeared? I know every time your heart was heavy. I know every time you tried to hold on to faith. But the prolonged waiting left you weary. There were mornings you woke up hoping that today something would change. Then the day passed like any other. There were weeks you believed the door would open, but it remained closed. There were years you thought I would instantly deliver you from your difficult circumstances. But instead, I let you continue walking in faith. My beloved child, that is precisely when you are most prone to misunderstand me. You think I am silent, but I am acting. You think I am delaying, but I am preparing. You think I have forgotten you, but I am tending to the finest details of your life. I have never stopped working. Even when your eyes do not see, even when your ears do not hear, even when your heart begins to doubt, I am still acting. Think of a wise builder. Before laying the first brick, they do not rush to raise the walls. They spend a great deal of time surveying the ground. Sometimes they must dig deeper than expected. Sometimes they must remove layers of soft soil that seemed fine. Sometimes it takes many days just to prepare a section of the foundation that no one will ever see later on. If viewed only through the eyes of a passerby, they would say, "This builder is getting nothing done." But the builder is not building for today. The builder is building for the years to come. My beloved child, I am doing the exact same thing in your life. I am not only preparing for today, I am preparing for the years ahead. There are things you are praying for today that will impact your entire future, your family, and the people I will place on your journey. Therefore, I cannot build in a hurry. I cannot bypass my wisdom to cater to your impatience. Perhaps you once prayed for a job, but I taught you humility instead. You prayed for success, but I forged faithfulness in you instead. You prayed for recognition from others, but I taught you to seek my pleasure first. At first, you did not understand. But a day will come when you look back and realize that the most precious thing I gave you was not just what you asked for, but the new person I created within you during the entire time of waiting. My beloved child, if I only granted every prayer the moment you spoke it, would you ever learn patience? If every door opened instantly, would you learn how to trust? If every path was smooth, would your foundation of faith be strong enough when the real storm arrives? I know the answer. That is why I do not waste your waiting. To you, waiting is an empty stretch of time. To me, it is the forge of faith. In the waiting, I teach you to listen. In the waiting, I teach you to distinguish my voice from the voice of fear. In the waiting, I strip away layer after layer of pride, of impatience, of self-reliance, so you may learn to lean on me more. Do you realize it? In the past, a minor difficulty was enough to send you into a panic. But today, even though there are still tears, you know how to kneel in prayer before giving in to despair. That is maturity. In the past, being rejected just once made you want to give up. Today, you still hurt, but you know how to stand back up. That is your foundation being reinforced. In the past, you only sought me when you needed help. Today, you have begun to thirst for my presence, even when everything is peaceful. That is what I am building. My beloved child, there are doors I have closed. I know it hurts you. The door of a relationship, the door of a job, the door of a plan you had prepared for so long. You used to think, if this succeeds, then I will be happy. But I look further than what you can see. There are paths that look beautiful at the start but lead to the abyss. There are invitations that seem like opportunities but will lead you away from the purpose I have for you. There are things that, if I do not stop them, you yourself will later beg me to rescue you from. So, when I close a door, do not rush to think I am taking away something good. Sometimes, I am protecting the most precious thing within you, my beloved child. I want you to remember one thing. The wise builder is not afraid of spending time on the foundation. Only the foolish builder thinks speed is more important than stability. The world is always rushing you to be faster. Fast to succeed. Fast to get rich. Fast to become famous. Fast to get what you want. But my kingdom is not built on haste. I build with faithfulness. Because things that come too quickly can also leave very quickly. But what is built upon the rock will remain standing when everything around it changes. Perhaps today you still do not fully understand all that I am doing. That is okay. You do not need to understand every detail in order to trust me. A child does not need to understand how their father builds the house. The child only needs to know that their father loves them and will not build anything that would endanger them. I am the same. My love for you does not change with the circumstances. When you succeed, I love you. When you fail, I still love you. When you are strong, I love you. When you are weak and only know how to cry in my presence, I still love you. That love is not based on your achievements. That love is based on my very nature. Therefore, do not measure my love by the speed at which I answer your prayers. Measure it by the cross, where I demonstrated a love greater than all the promises of the world. My beloved child, if today you are still in a season of waiting, do not see it as a punishment. See it as a season of preparation. If today you have not yet seen the answer, do not think I have been silent. Believe that I am still working. Even when the seed is buried deep under the earth, it is still growing. Even when the dawn has not yet broken, the sun is still approaching the horizon. Even when the foundation remains underground and no one can see it, the entire future structure has already begun right there. Your life is the same. There are many things I am building that you cannot yet recognize today. But a day will come when you look back and say, it was the waiting time that saved me from making the wrong decisions. It was the closed doors that led me to the right door. It was the silence I once feared that became the time God prepared the absolute best for me. My beloved child, do not give up while the foundation is still being laid. Do not walk away while the builder has not yet finished the work. Do not draw conclusions too soon when your story has not yet reached its final chapter. For I will lead you into the most important truth of this message. The difference between the wise builder and the foolish builder does not lie in the storm they face, but in the foundation they chose beforehand. Right there, I will show you how to build a life that is no longer swept away by the tempests of the world, but stands firm upon the eternal rock of my word. My beloved child, now, I want to bring you to the most important truth I have prepared to share with you. For so long, you have thought that what determines a person's destiny is the circumstances they face. But I tell you, what determines your life is not the storm, but the foundation you chose long before the storm ever appeared. Remember that. It is not the storm. It is the foundation. My beloved child, many people beg me to remove every tempest from their lives, but I did not promise that you would never face heavy rain, rising floods, or fierce winds. I have declared that both the wise and the foolish will encounter the exact same storm. The rain still falls, the waters still rise, the winds still blow. The difference does not lie in the weather. The difference lies in where they place their foundation. One builds on the rock, the other builds on sand. In the beginning, the two houses look scarcely different. Both have roofs, both have windows, both have walls raised with hard work and hope. If judged merely by human eyes, people might praise them both, but I do not look at what human eyes see. I look at what lies beneath the soil. I look at what no one else sees. Your life is just like that. There are those who are widely admired but whose hearts are filled with insecurity. There are those who always smile but whose souls are utterly exhausted. There are those who possess vast wealth, yet a single, minor crisis is enough to make them collapse, because they have built upon the sand. My child, do you know what sand represents in your spiritual life? It is when you build your life on things that constantly change. It is when you base your worth on human praise. It is when you believe you only have value if you are successful. It is when you let money dictate your peace. It is when you place your hope in a human being instead of in me. It is when you think that status, fame, or your own strength can secure your future. Sand always shifts. Today it is here. Tomorrow it has changed. If you build on what is ever changing, your life will always be unstable. But the rock is different. The rock does not change with the seasons. The rock does not wash away when the waters rise. The rock does not sway in the fierce wind. I am that rock. My word is that rock. My presence is that rock. Therefore, when you build your life upon me, you are not building on what is temporary, but on the eternal one. My beloved child, you might ask me, how do I know I am building on the rock? I will show you. Every time you choose to obey, even when it is not easy, you are laying another stone into the foundation. Every time you forgive instead of harboring bitterness, you are building on the rock. Every time you are honest, even when it costs you, you are building on the rock. Every time you pray before making a decision, you are building on the rock. Every time you put me before your own desires, you are digging the foundation deeper. No one sees these things. The world does not hand out medals for faithfulness. No one applauds when you silently resist temptation. No one knows the times you walked away from wrong simply because you wanted to please me. But I know. I see. And every single one of those choices is making your foundation stronger. My child, there are those who only want to build fast. They do not want to dig deep. They do not want to wait. They want immediate success. They want to stand out immediately. They want it all right now. But the wise builder understands that the greater the structure, the deeper the foundation must be. I am the same. What I intend to entrust to you is greater than you can imagine. For this reason, I cannot let you build solely on emotions. There are days you feel very close to me, but there are also days you feel nothing at all. If your faith relies only on feelings, you will collapse when your feelings change. I want your faith to be grounded in truth. I want you to believe even before you see. I want you to walk forward even when the path ahead is unclear. I want you to love me not only when you receive blessings, but even in the seasons of drought. That is a foundation nothing can shake. Perhaps today you still carry the stones of your past, the wounds, the failures, the insecurities, the condemnations. You think they will forever be a burden, but if you hand them over to me, I will use those very stones to build a new foundation. What once caused you pain will become a testimony. What once made you cry will become a source of comfort for others. What once brought you despair will become proof of my faithfulness. There is nothing I cannot transform, even the shattered pieces within your heart. I do not merely patch them up. I recreate. I do not merely repair. I make all things new. That is my work. My beloved child, do not be afraid if today I am digging deeper. Do not think that I am taking anything away from you. A builder does not dig a foundation because they hate the house. They dig it because they love the house. I am the same. Every time I remove something from your life, trust that I am preparing room for something better. Every time I discipline you, it is not because I am abandoning you. It is because I want you to stand firm for a long time. There are those who only want me to bless them, but I want to give much more than that. I want to give transformation itself, for a blessing without a foundation will quickly be lost. But a transformed person will know how to preserve everything I entrust to them. Look back at your life. There are things you once considered important that today no longer hold the same value. There are things you once pursued at all costs. Yet now you realize they cannot bring you peace. That is a sign that I am changing your heart. I am teaching you to love what I love. I am teaching you to seek the eternal instead of the fleeting. I am teaching you to build what will remain when everything else fades away. My beloved child, do not just build a beautiful house for others to look at. Build a beautiful life before me. Do not only tend to the exterior, care for your soul. Do not only spend time advancing your career, spend time in my presence. Do not let a day come when you have everything but have lost your foundation. Because when the storm hits, what keeps you standing is not what you possess. It is the one you have trusted. I am inviting you to rebuild. If there is anything in your life currently resting on sand, do not be afraid to start over. It is better to build slowly upon the rock than to build quickly upon the sand. It is better to lose time today than to lose everything tomorrow. I do not blame you for the shaky foundations. I only invite you to draw near to me so we can rebuild together. And I promise you, if you let me be the rock of your life, a day will come when the fiercest storms will only prove to the world that what I build, nothing can destroy. Keep listening. I will reveal to you the new season I am preparing, the doors I am about to open, and the blessings awaiting the one who has learned to build their life upon my solid rock. My beloved child, after everything I have spoken to you, I want you to lift your head. Do not only look at what you have lost. Do not only look at the storms that have passed. Do not only look at the wounds that are still healing. Look forward, for I am not a God who only heals the past. I am also the God who is preparing your future. Perhaps at this very moment, you still do not see any signs of change. Your circumstances seem to remain the same. The bills still need to be paid. The relationships are not yet mended. The prayers seem to still be waiting for an answer. But listen to me carefully, even when you do not see it. I am acting. When a builder finishes laying the foundation, no one can see the house yet. Outsiders might think nothing has changed, but the builder knows that the time to raise the walls is drawing near. I am the same. I never let a foundation be prepared in vain. I do not let your tears fall without bearing fruit. I do not let your years of faithfulness become meaningless. Every prayer, every act of obedience, every time you choose to keep trusting, I remember them all. My child, there are seeds that have lain deep beneath the earth for a long time. From the outside, people only see the quiet ground, but underneath, life is silently growing. Roots are driving deep. Shoots are forming. Life is preparing to break through. Your life today is just like that. Others may not see what is happening. Even you yourself may not feel it. But I know I am working in the deepest, most hidden places of your life. I am preparing things beyond your imagination. Do not judge my work merely by what your eyes currently see. There are miracles that begin in utter silence. There are great turning points that start with a tiny shift in a person's heart. There are harvests that begin from a single, small seed sown in tears. A new season is coming, not because you have been perfect, not because you have never stumbled, but because you have allowed me to continue building your life. Some people give up when the foundation is not yet finished. Some quit right before the dawn. Some turn their backs when the miracle is only one step away. But you, I want you to stay. Keep praying. Keep being faithful. Keep loving. Keep walking forward. Do not let the weariness of today steal the harvest of tomorrow. My beloved child, I am opening doors that no one can shut. But before I open the door, I am preparing you. If I opened the door before you were ready, that very opportunity could cause you to stumble. Therefore, I am preparing both the door and the person who will walk through it. I am preparing new work. I am preparing healthy relationships. I am preparing encounters you know nothing about today. I am preparing opportunities for you to become a source of blessing to others. But what brings me the greatest joy is not what I am about to give. What brings me the greatest joy is the person you are becoming. You are no longer the same. You may not realize it yet, but I do. In the past, you were quick to anger. Today, you know to pause and pray. In the past, you easily fell into despair. Today, you still hold on to hope. In the past, you only sought answers. Today, you have begun to seek me. That is the greatest miracle of all. You may be thinking that you are progressing very slowly, but a great tree does not grow overnight. A solid foundation is not completed in a day. That which endures always takes time. I am not in a hurry, because I am not only thinking about today, I am thinking about years from now. I am thinking about the people who will be encouraged by your testimony. I am thinking about the souls that will find hope when they hear your story. I am thinking about the family I will use you to build up. I am thinking about the generations that will come after you. Therefore, do not despise the season of preparation. The season of preparation always determines the harvest. My child, there is one thing I want you to remember forever. Never compare the structure I am building in your life with the structure I am building in someone else's. Every plot of ground is different. Every blueprint is different. Every purpose is different. Some are built faster, some are built slower, but I never build incorrectly. I am never late. My timing is always perfect. So, when you see others stepping into their season of harvest, do not be envious. Rejoice with them, and continue to be faithful with the work I have entrusted to you, for your season will also come, at the right time, in the right way, exactly according to my loving plan. Do not let negative voices cause you to doubt what I have spoken. There will be those who say you will never change. There will be those who say it is too late for you. There will be those who say you are not capable. But the voice that determines your life is not the voice of the world. It is my voice. If I say you are forgiven, you are forgiven. If I say you are my beloved child, no one can take that identity away. If I say I will complete the good work I began in you, no force can stop it. My beloved child, even when you do not see it, I am acting. Even when you do not understand, I am acting. Even when the storm still rages, I am acting. Even when you still have to wait, I am acting. Even when every door seems shut, I am acting. Do not look at the silence and assume I have left. Many of the greatest structures are built in silence. Many of the greatest miracles begin when everyone else thinks all hope is gone. I am calling you into a new season. A season of maturity. A season of deeper faith. A season where you no longer build your life on emotions, but on my word. A season where you no longer fear the storm, because you know your foundation rests on the one who never changes. A season where you will look back at the difficult years and say, God used it all to build me. Hold on to hope. Hold on to faith. Keep walking. I will embrace your heart with my eternal promise, reminding you that I have never abandoned you. I will never leave you, and the best I have prepared for you is still ahead. My beloved child, if you have walked with me to these final lines of this message, know that it is not by chance. I have been with you from the very moment you started listening. I was with you when your heart stirred. I was with you when your eyes blurred with old memories. I was with you when you realized there are things in your life that need to be rebuilt. And now, before you continue on your journey, I want you to engrave an unchanging truth into your heart. I will never leave you. There may be people who walk away from you. There may be doors that close. There may be dreams that have to wait a little longer. There may still be days when you feel exhausted, but there will never be a day when I depart from you. I do not walk so far ahead that you lose sight of me. I do not walk so far behind that I leave you to fight alone. I walk beside you, even when you do not feel it, even when you do not see it, even when everything around you seems utterly silent. My child, perhaps after today, your storm will not end immediately. Your circumstances might not change right away, but I hope that one thing has changed, the foundation within your heart. Because once a foundation is set upon the rock, the storm no longer dictates the future of the house. It only proves that the foundation is real. I want you to remember that the purpose of your life is not to avoid all hardships. Your purpose is to walk with me through every circumstance, not because you are strong, but because I am your strength. Not because you always know what to do, but because I know the path ahead. There will be times you stumble again. There will be times you feel your faith weakening. There will be times you ask once more, Lord, where are you when that happens? Do not run away from me. Run to me. Do not let guilt make you hide from my presence. Do not let failure make you think I no longer love you. A builder does not tear down the entire structure just because one brick is misaligned. They adjust it. They reinforce it. They continue building. I am the same. I do not abandon the work I have started in you. I will continue to mold you, continue to heal you, continue to teach you, continue to lift you up, until the day that structure reflects my glory. My beloved child, never underestimate the small things. A short but sincere prayer, a quiet act of love, an honest decision made when no one is watching, an act of forgiveness even when your heart still hurts, choosing to stay with me instead of chasing the calls of the world. These are the very stones being laid into the foundation of your life. Every day you live faithfully is a day my masterpiece in you is raised higher. Do not think I only work through massive miracles. I also work in the ordinary. I am present in every morning you wake up, in every breath I give, in every person I send to encourage you, in every time you are kept safe from things you know nothing about. How many times have I protected you without you even realizing it? There are disasters I have held back. There are wrong decisions I kept you from making. There are dangerous paths I have closed right before you. Today, you only see what you have not yet received. But if you could see everything I have quietly preserved for you, your heart would overflow with gratitude. My child, do not fear the future. Your future does not rest in the hands of chance. Your future rests in my hands. Do not let the news panic you. Do not let the turmoil of the world steal the peace I have placed within your heart. The world may change. People may change. Circumstances may change. But I do not change. The rock does not change. My promises do not change. My love does not change. Therefore, keep building. Keep praying. Keep reading my word. Keep loving. Keep serving. Keep forgiving. Keep trusting. Do not let a difficult day make you forget the faithfulness I have shown throughout your life. One day, you will look back on this journey. You will remember the nights you cried. You will remember the times you thought you could not take another step. You will remember the closed doors. You will remember the long seasons of waiting. And then, you will smile, not because all the pain was pleasant, but because you will realize that nothing happened that I did not use for your good. You will understand that the days I dug the foundation deep were the days I loved you the most. You will see that what you once called delays were actually protection. You will realize that the storms did not destroy you. They merely exposed the solid rock I had established within you. My beloved child, if today you decide to rebuild your life upon the rock of my word, do not be afraid to start over. It is never too late to lay the right foundation. It is never too late to return. It is never too late to surrender your heart to me once again. My arms are always wide open. I am always waiting. I am always ready to restore what is broken. For I am not a God of condemnation. I am a God of redemption. Now, before you continue into your new day, join me in offering this prayer. Heavenly Father, I thank you that you have never given up on me. I thank you that in my weakest days, you were still right beside me. Please forgive me for the times I built my life upon fleeting things instead of your living word. Teach me to listen to your voice more than the voice of fear. Grant me a faithful heart, one that knows how to obey, how to wait, and how to trust even when I cannot yet see the answer. Help me to be the wise builder, placing all my hope, all my decisions, and my entire future upon you. My solid rock, please protect my family. Heal the places that are hurting. Guide my every step so that my life may become a living testimony of your faithfulness and love. I place my whole life into your hands. Amen. My beloved child, as you close this message, do not close your heart to my call. Tomorrow, keep walking forward. If you are tired, come to me. If you are afraid, hold my hand. If you fail, rise up in my grace. If you succeed, remember that I am still the rock. Never stop building. Never stop trusting. Never let the storm dictate who you are. Let the rock dictate that. And when the fiercest winds of life blow through one day, you will no longer tremble as you did before. Not because you have never known suffering, but because you know the one who forged the foundation of your life. I will be there. I will hold your hand. I will lift you up. I will lead you to the very end. And when you look back, you will understand that every single stone I laid down in your life carries an eternal purpose. I love you with a love that cannot be measured. I am always with you, every second, every minute, never to leave your side. And the most wonderful things I have for you are still waiting ahead. Amen.